This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rams will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USC's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to guide.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Women. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the...
Lost one deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and if completion.
On third down, he drops the throw. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try the left side. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rams come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Nicolosi. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll do it himself. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up. couple of yards short of the first down. The Trojans will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Keeps it on the draw. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Rushes on him. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Houston endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Clutch City, and the Cougs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Mayaba. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jordan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Ross. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Rams will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this one is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team and which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play. But this has been a defensive war so far.
The Rams will line up to punt it away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lane. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that was good defense again, and personally we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Motion from the back. Looking for room. It's Sanders. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success.
It's a running room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. What a day it's been two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shotgun.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
To the ground. He's got it again. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. The linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. It's complete to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Rams come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And what a big moment in the game and a decision for the head coach, because you're trailing. You need a field goal to take the lead, but you've got 4th and short. Maybe you stay on the field, you bleed some more time off the clock, and think about an easier field goal or even a touchdown.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quickly complete.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. Holds it in. Turning it on. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback running on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, and David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field and keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first passing touchdown. But in the moment when this team needed it the most, in a 2-minute drill when it's the hardest, he puts it together, goes down the field, and takes the lead for his football team.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the third down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Winfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to pass, a clock an enemy. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. If we need to go for it on fourth down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
He runs out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
And the Rams with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Firing toward the end zone. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. The 20. Touchdown Trojan. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.